It's not funny because I'm here, I'm talking, I've lost my train of thought, I'm switching off router, switching it back. The router will just trip. Nilo Brown, God bless you. Thank you so much for your gifts. I appreciate you. So I was saying something. Women or men, when you meet somebody in your life, you tend to place them. Sometimes you meet someone and you just like the person and say, wow, I'm going to be serious with the person. And then after 2 months, you don't even want to see the person again. The person is annoying you because of their character, or because of their hygiene, or because of their mindset. You understand? Someone said, what about Starlink? Why should I waste my money on Starlink when I've already paid for IPNX? Can't IPNX just work? You know, there are many girls in my life that I met as runs. I say, ah man, this not runs. And we ended up being friends. I saw the girl as, ah, make I carry this girl, oh. Go do what I go do, make I move with my life. And we ended up being friends. And there are many girls I met in church that could have had a future that ended up as runs. Because once I see you and I sit you down and you start talking about money, we never go anywhere. You don't they bring the leg of money. I will give you that money and I will put you at the position where we put girls that will give money. To be that money they find, you will get the money. But no value is going to come to you. Anytime I need you, I will call you. That money that you like, I will give you. And I can be with you. If I'm with you for 8 years, it's because I've not found anything better new. So, and because I know that after 3 years, you don't want to be with me again, so I will put a ring on your finger. I will do all the things I need to do until the day I find what I'm looking for. In 3 months, I will have married the person and left you. So some women will say, men are wicked. How can you have dated me for 5 years? I was managing you, I was not dating you. Someone say, at least she they get the money. She will never get the kind of money a wife will get. You understand what I'm telling you? Let me give you an example. I will carry my wife with me. We'll fly business class to the UK. If na girlfriend, where they ask me for money, I go leave her for Nigeria. Fly my business class, go UK, go carry another girl for that UK. It's cheaper. Business class ticket na $10,000. I no go spend $10,000 for UK. By the time I give the girl £600, whoa, my cases will be ceiling. I thank God I'm no more in the world. Instead of me to travel with you, I will go there and I will find somebody there and I will pay minimum wage. They call them minimum wage benching. That minimum, UK, £500, £600. Oh my God, do I gone? Yankee, $1,000. Una know wetin I dey talk. Then you can't dey famous. People like we dey famous. We no go even pay because we don't need to pay. They will carry and can't give you. They go carry am for platter, can't give you. Some of them go even pay safe. Women. So once you come to me and I start seeing the vibe of you want money. Someone say that the free is $300 still deal. They're full everywhere. I'm just telling you maximum 1K. You see, when I meet you and you don't want money and you are not pushy, I don't like pushy people. You want to exert yourself. You understand? Me and you just begin date. I like a girl that will come to my house. Imagine I'm dating a girl. And she comes to my house and she waits for me downstairs. Now me go come say me she come upstairs. Until we reach a certain level. Make it be saying that me they invite you upstairs. Don't be saying you go come my house, just begin to climb upstairs. Now red flag. You are pushy. Until me and you reach one certain level, I don't want you barging in my space. For me to another turn off, as in that one, I go just bench you run. Say you they wake up for morning, they do these prayer things. I will be your prayer answered for 2 months. I will be that husband where you don't they pray for 2 months. In fact, I go join you for the prayer service. Whoa. Once I don't enjoy you well like this, you will not wake up one morning, you don't see me again. And I don't go tell you what you do. I can't stand sheeple women. Because that sheeple women, I go tell you a story. I was having this conversation with a friend of mine who came to visit me this evening. You see, when I remember with my ex, it was one of our major problems. Pastor, they enter her head. Pastor, they enter woman head steady. I remember one day we did church. Nine pastor say, our pastor, any man who wants to sleep with you every day is jobless. Now so my woman register her. Now we reach house. Me where I like, me I get power. Say, no, you cannot be sleeping with me every day. Didn't you listen to pastor? Pastor said you are jobless. Pastor Olori Buruku, where the right hand for Bible? But that time, me too, I not too know as I know now. That's not one example. I give you another, because I give my guy the other example. One day, the pastor talk, say, as a man, your woman's not supposed to open the car bonnet. Me, I dey teach woman as they teach us. Say at least once a week, open your bonnet, check wetin dey inside the bonnet. Check what is inside the bonnet. One day, my ex-wife motor dey overheat. I come ask am say, shey water dey the radiator? She say, why she go check radiator? Say, I no hear the day for church where pastor talk say, woman must not check the radiator. I say, I not go talk anything. The third one where pastor go talk say, your woman is your fine china vessel. One day, me and my woman get argument. I don't know as I tell her, she say, if I was really your vessel, would you tell me to do all this? Now I don't look and say, this pastor don't enter your brain. When I can't know Bible, pass the pastor. Pass 95 to 99% of Nigerian pastors. Pass 99% of Pentecostal pastors. I don't believe say I don't see Pentecostal pastor with no scripture. And they talk, they don't know they feel know other things. They feel know how to manipulate now. They feel know how to gather crowd. But that Bible, they no get idea waiting the inside and nonsense. If you come Free Nation, you hear things you've never heard before. And now this same Bible go use teach you. And go prove and give you. So I come sit down and say, you don't reach when me I go be pastor for my own family. May I not begin to tell my wife say she be vessel. May I not begin to tell my wife say me she not open bonnet. May I not begin to tell my wife say me she not bench me. So one thing I noticed with girls who are churchy is that they are very bad wives. Because you will not be the man of your home. You and pastor with a drag man. One guy tell me, say, you know, the kind of person that I am, I don't really care. Whatever my wife wants to do, I allow her. You understand? I don't really care about religion and all those things. I just look at it like, whoa, on my be service, on my serve. You and your wife, you, if you allow your wife sink into church, especially as a woman, it go reach stage where you and your wife go to the same house when I go they speak two different languages when I don't go understand on herself. That your freedom you are giving her to go and be anything she wants to be, she will interpret it as you being lackadaisical and try to raise the children not to be like you. Very soon your children don't go they hear you, they go they hear your pastor will be mumu. It will reach a stage, and by the time you are ready to correct it, it is too late. By the time you finally realize that this thing is not a benign issue, it is a malignancy. Hey. It is a malignancy. Someone say story of my life. You allowed it at the beginning. That beginning, you're not supposed to fight time. Make you send and go in mama house. Make you tell her say you not marry again. Make you begin to look for yours another wife. That time, now then you for collect that church from your hand. Because it is a malignancy. And by the time it catches up with you, it is usually too late. So for me, that's a turn off. See, at the date, girl, you they go midweek service, Sunday service, cell fellowship, morning prayers. You are a problem. You are not an asset. You are a liability. You are an asset to your pastor because of people like you, church go full. So your pastor needs you. I don't need you. I will rather marry a winch where go they press me for night. Make I know say that waiting and they deal with me that. Than make I marry religious winch. Baba, you know go fit take decision for you go, as in you will see something happening in your home. You will understand it and you try to, your wife will say, no. It's because you don't join me in prayers. One of my guys, they sack her for work. Then he had some police trouble. The wife tell her and say, now because you know they join them, they do that their prayer meeting. The guy can't tell the wife, say, your sister, where they join you for this morning prayer meeting, she not buy. She not buy. Your mama, where they join you for this prayer meeting, no be cut, they cut her leg. Say she get diabetes. At least, now sack, they sack me. I not buy, they not cut my leg. You see, the problem with religion is you will miss all your, where the religion has failed you consistently, you will miss it. That 1/10 success that cannot be attributed to religion, you will use shark and ice cream correlation. You know what is shark and ice cream correlation? If you are free nation, you will understand it. You will use shark and ice cream correlation to justify foolishness. So, what am I saying? As a woman, if you want to enter a marriage, be rest assured that you will have to give up your freedom. That you are in a marriage, but you can hop around with your single friends or your, let me tell you, single friends, you, married friends, you, women where they hop around, they go around together. They are always doing two things: hanging in bad circles or giving bad advice. I was a kid. There was a particular woman that was my mother's friend. I was 7 years old, 6 years old. But my IQ now 156. So are the big things where they don't believe. So my father's and my mother's marriage was particular. I'm not saying my father was good though. My father getting home for hand, the fool. But what made it worse was the kind of women that were giving my mother advice. I was a kid that I used to hear it. And one day my father used it to quarrel with my mother. He said, your friends were giving you bad advice. And my mother said, what do you mean? I said, yes, it is true. I was a kid, but I remember it. I'm not saying he's right. But the 40% of your problem, now those your friends where they give you bad advice. I can remember, I never particularly liked my grandmother. May her soul rest in peace. I believe that, I've forgiven her, I've moved on. But I remember my mother's friend was advising her to treat my grandmother. I can never forget it. 1982, I was a kid. I can never forget it. Then they give my mama lecture. Any day like this, anything happens like this, mama go table her matter for those her friends. They go sit down, they go tell her, say, do one like this, do one like this, do one like this. Once woman get friend like this, and if he marry you, once you don't get, if you have one or two friends and your relationships are, how do I put it? But say you get those close friends and those close bonds, na problem. Because they give you. I saw it happen with my mom. I saw it. I can't unsee it in my head. And I saw it happen with my ex too. I saw it. And with my ex, I saw a repetition of it. With my mom, I was there. Because they don't believe, say, this one don't know anything. That's small picking. And I could hear everything. And I understood my father's frustration and my grandmother's frustration. They were not good people. I will never stand and tell my father was a good person. He's alive, he's okay. But there was some frustration that came from my mother's circle of friends. And I could see it as a 6-year-old that this is a problem. My wife has some friends that any day they need something, they check up, they're cool, hang out with family. They don't sit you down and give you advice. Anyway, my wife, they put her ear down for anybody can give them advice. You will do it like this. Now your home just wants to start to scatter. You will do it like this, you will do it. And none of my friends gives me advice on how to run my home. I don't even answer you. Because what I don't give, I don't take. So two things is either they are giving you very bad advice or they are teaching you bad things. So when you enter a marriage, as a woman, you have to be prepared to let go of certain things. Is very important. We'll continue with this conversation tomorrow. Make I just pick some conversations. Oh, it's both ways. It's both ways. If you don't like your man going out with his guys to drink, as a woman, one thing I also advise is never marry a man that likes football. Is a problem unless you like football or unless you understand football. That problem. Because any day in team lose, when I go quarrel for house. Especially those ones that are fan, those ones that like football from afar, they are okay. But you see those ones that are passionate about football, now problem. Unless you ready cope. Any day they have game, that football you think is a distraction, but it is a hurdle. Unless you like football or understand football, it will stress you. I want to say, especially Arsenal fans, add Chelsea to that. If you like football, you will cope. If you don't like football, it will frustrate you. My ex didn't want me to keep male friends, but had female besties. That's a problem. But let me tell you, yeah, women listen a lot. So a woman is more in danger of a male bestie than a man is in danger of a female bestie. If the girl no one knock your husband, nothing way if you do. But once the guy won't knock you, which is 90% of the time, he will just wait for the opportunity. And one day the opportunity presents itself. So if you be Chelsea fan or be football fan, let me rephrase it. Women, beware of men who are football fans and like to hang out with their guys. See, there are some men that like to watch football. They watch it with you in their house, with their wife. They will teach you the football. When I go buy pepper soup, sometimes his friends will come over, you watch it. That's okay. But that one way, he must go pub, go watch the football. Or he must go out with his friends to go watch the football. That one a problem. That one a problem. But normal guy, we like football is fine. It's okay. If they watch out for house. It's just that sometimes when Premier League won't start, you'll be distracted from you not go get your time. Let me just rephrase it. Those ones we like to they go up and down, they cannot watch football at home. They must go a viewing center. They must be with their friends. Someone say now outside ball they sweet pass with friends. Now problem for woman. Oh. If it's sweet for you, they sweet for your wife. Oh. Women run from guys that like to watch outside ball. Because just the way that they watch outside ball, they go play away match. That one enter. Men we like outside ball, go like away match. Pop my money gun if you're enjoying my views on TikTok. Super chat, super stickers, super likes. Double click the screen. Let's get more people in the house. In the meantime, let me invite people. What do you think about what we've been saying? Sama baby, I never see you take. I can even use this one as an opportunity to wish you happy holidays. We will end with Sama baby, the sweetest of all babies. Sama baby. Nilo Brown, thank you. You are my special gifter today. Make I even bring you live. Make I appreciate you. There's nothing wrong with liking soccer. Soccer is nice. But just be careful, because your woman that does not understand it will struggle. You don't go work today.
I just came back right now.
I was expecting you. Oh yeah, go ahead. Make I hear your gist. I didn't bother you.
And please, you said everything. I agree with you 100%. Especially the aspect of women with the two key friends and with the two. See, that is freeze. But I was gonna say something when you mentioned women that pray and women about prayer, right?
Yes.
You know, someone can still pray moderately without being papa. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I mean, one can still pray to her God or whatever they believe in without being their papa or pastor or daddy.
You see, let me explain something with you here. I believe in prayer. I believe in prayer and I pray. But you see, when you have prayer people that are big on prayer, you will have logical problems that require logical solutions. They'll be looking for spirituality inside it.
This is weird. That's what I'm saying. That one thing is for somebody to pray, understand when prayer is required and when prayer is not required.
It is hard to strike that balance. It is very hard, especially for women.
It's not hard.
Especially for women.
You know, I think it's all about upbringing, how much brainwash and environment as well, and level of exposure and education, and then people you surround yourself with. Because if you surround yourself with people, let's say grannies that believe in spirituality, or friends that see everything to be spiritual related, or that kind of a thing. I could say, for example, if you come to my siblings now, I have two of them like that. Meanwhile, my big brother and the rest of us are not like that. You understand? So there are certain things my sister will come and say. My brother, okay, it's not say what she says. Sometimes my sister dreams, and she's like, "Oh, she dreamt about this. Let's pray about this." My brother will be like, every time people are dreaming where this or that is happening. Can't you dream where you're in one of the islands enjoying and having a good time, having a cruise? Like, can't you have this kind of dream? Why are you always dreaming things that, so it depends. There are people that, especially, and if you are easily manipulated or convinced in things that are not what it is, that's when you have a dream that doesn't really mean anything. And you see your mother-in-law, your mother, or your grandfather will start telling you things that are not even in relation with what you're dreaming about. So you could still pray without being foolish. You can still be a prayer. You can still be praying to your God, or without just knowing to apply wisdom.
For me,
not like a child is choking. Instead of you to apply maneuver, they are there saying, "Oh."
Let me give you an example. For me, if I get wife where they join morning, I feel divorce you because say they join this their morning prayers. That one for me now no go. If I get woman where they pray inside her closet, do you understand? I don't mind that. But I have seen how dangerous religion is. Religion is not benign, it's a malignancy. You've not seen it like I've seen it too. See, one of my friends had to tell his mother-in-law, he said, "I don't want to hear prophecy in this house. I don't want to hear prayer. I'm tired. I don't want to hear it again." They could just come. Do you understand? And let me tell you, if a woman is raised with prayer and spirituality, it will be, and let me tell you, you not get problem, and God not go let you get problem. Religion will not let you think straight.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I know.
Especially women. Especially women. See, let me give you an example. Some mothers, when they want to control your house, they will come and say, "God said, I had a dream."
They come with spirituality.
That is it. If your mother wants you to do something, the easiest way to get you to do it is come with
will enhance
it. See, a mother or a mother-in-law would control her child's house with remote from far using prophecy, prayer, Bible, God, dreams. One day, this guy used to listen to me. I just claim mother-in-law. Say, mommy, please. I don't want to hear any of this. I don't want to hear your dreams. I don't want to hear your prophecies. I don't want to hear it again. He said from that day till today, they've had peace in that house. Any small thing, the mama go call the beginning, "I had a dream." They got to a point where they nearly separated. He just claim woman say, "From today onward, I don't hear about your mother's dream again. Don't bring." And he quarreled the woman. The two of them quarreled. After a while, it just reached 1 year. Now the wife called the husband and say, "Since my mom has not been giving us dreams, it's like there's been peace in this house." The husband said, "Finally, you can now see what I saw." Now so the wife take join Free Nation. The husband.
Especially those of them that their mothers belong to all this group and have their pastors and their these and.
You see, naturally.
They twist them and manipulate them, and they end up like.
Now, I want to tell you something. Samaria, naturally, mothers are manipulative. My mother is, your mother is, every mother thinks that they are not parents, mothers. Fathers are they are also manipulative, but not on the level of your mother. Your mother will manipulate you with tears. Your father will not cry. Your mother will manipulate you with tears, with prophecy, with your mother will. There's nothing your mother. One of my guys, mama come out her cloth, show him her bobby. Say, "Unless no be this bobby where you drink." You understand what I'm telling you? Mothers are very manipulative.
I agree.
And they are very
Yeah.
controlling because even my mom, the difference is my mama knows say, they carry, if you carry and come meet me, I no go answer you and I go tell you straight. And we go quarrel. So to avoid the quarrel, just leave me as I did. Even my mama, if I allow him, she go they try control my life. All mothers are like that. Now, some mothers, like my mom, because my mom is Oyibo, my mom will tell it to you straight. This is how you should do it. Now you go come quarrel and say it's not your business. African mama no go tell you. She go tell you, say she dreamt. And my dreams always come true. Now where the manipulation won't start with that. My dreams always come true. I had a dream. Be careful with this. I am seeing this. It is your duty.
They put fear inside you.
Religion is controlled by fear. You don't know anybody where don't go heaven or hell, but now that heaven or hell that they use to control you. So by default, if you have a praying or pastor mother or mother-in-law, now problem. Now, I have a problem with religious people. Science, if science gets problem and you are able to question science will go back and rework. Religion lie. That's the difference between religion and science. Religion go tell you, say, now you don't know what thing they do.
And this is what happens. Sometimes there are things that will happen. I'll tell my dad, Daddy, that's not true. And he'll be like, I know you those of you in health system will never agree.
Yes, now.
And he's not like, no, that's not true. I don't agree with that. You are right. This is right. But then, I would say avoid women that spend hours shady.
For me,
because that time is something you're supposed to invest in something meaningful.
For me, shady is fake. Samaria, any speaking in tongues that does not have interpreter according to Bible is fake. You can pray, do you understand? But me, the more you pray, I see you as you have weak faith. But it's okay to pray.
Make sure you practice what you pray for.
It's okay. It's okay to pray. But you see that now on stupidity. That's why Catholics know they do them. That's why Catholics know they do them. So there's that one not get. You see, the more you study and understand religion, the more you make less excuse for it. Okay, what is rabababa? Give me a Bible verse where Paul spoke in tongues and he was robo shege babaroga pasharabate rede taramula shege. Show me where it was spoken like that.
They said it was when because I've asked someone this question before, and the response I got was, it was during the time that the Holy Spirit descended on the apostles when we were praying.
Acts chapter 2. Acts chapter 2. You see, the whole Bible in my head. If you read it, everybody there understood what they were saying. They were speaking in 15 different languages. I can quote it for you. Just go and tell them that if he said everybody there understood the languages they were speaking. So the mystery was not the language. The mystery was what was said. Pharaoh had a dream. He saw fat cow and thin cow. And he called his magicians and said, I saw a dream. They understood fat, they understood thin, they understood cow, they understood wheat, but they could not get the mystery inside. The mystery was not language. The mystery was the message in the language. So using Acts chapter 2 as an excuse for robo shebeberebe is the most foolish of all excuses for tongues. And I hereby call out any daddy Jew that is using Acts chapter 2 as backing for the nonsense tongues they speak in Pentecostalism. Why Catholic people know they speak in tongues? Why don't they speak in these nonsense tongues? Select people, if they speak in tongues, than normal languages, and they go get interpreter. Even Paul said, if you speak in tongues, there must be 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 27, 26, 27, 28. So the moment I go to a prayer place and
I say, I command you, start speaking in
the
tongues.
moment I go to a prayer place and I hear Roshebe, I just know that they are fake. The moment I hear Raga Cheberi, that they are tongues, I just know this is fake. As in, I just put in my mind, I just draw X, prakam, cancel. If na normal praying language, Father, Lord, please help me, Almighty Lord, take control. I might not agree with you, but at least I know you are that one. You're doing rubbish. You are being stupid. That one are foolishness. There's no excuse for it.
So, let me tell you one short story. So one time we had this visitor that came to my house, and the lady was asked to, like, we were kind of like trying to pray, and she started out there speaking in tongues. My dad was like, "Auntie, is it okay if you speak what we can understand? No way they curse us."
I swear.
No way they curse us, I beg. Speak until you understand, I beg.
Your papa gets sense.
One time I attended one crusade or whatever it was called growing up, and they took me to this. I followed somebody to that crusade, and this man that said he was a pastor held me like this. And this man was pressing my belly like this. I command you, speak. He said, "Have you spoken in tongues before?" I said, "No." He held me and said, "Have this Holy Spirit interpreted to you how to speak in tongues? Okay, today you're going to speak in tongues." Okay. This man held my stomach and was pressing it inside. So I got see me, and that's my belly already flat. I didn't have like parts there for it to be pressing. See me, come and compress my nerve of my colon. Okay, leave me. Speak what? He said, "Go ahead now. I command you to speak." That's stuff now.
I want you to have utterance. I want you to have utterance. Get up. Rabo Shegere Chabara. Get up. Get up,
I'm not
woman.
saying this because I'm saying this, but to be honest with you, I find that very disturbing. It's very, very disturbing. I'm not going to lie to you. I find it very, very, very disturbing. First of all, it's noisy. I don't like noisy prayers. It's noisy, and it's very disturbing. People should pray, but you see all those noise. Especially when why are you trying to show the whole world that you're a prayerful person, and meanwhile your character and your behavior does not even, it says otherwise? It's very, very disturbing. You see a woman that claims to be married, every morning you wake up, you go to cast and buy, but you and your husband, you can't even be at peace with the man you're married to.
Thank you.
You go out there, you're worshiping your pastor and your daddy, but you come back home and your husband is something else. Maybe because you're the one feeding him. He will talk, you say, "See this useless man." Meanwhile, you go come out here, you go there. No, I have a problem with that too. I have a problem. And something that's applicable to the men too. It goes both ways.
It goes both ways, oh. It goes both ways. Wait till the chop. You don't give me. You don't chop the salad finish. You don't enter the yam now.
No, it's still salad. The reason, that's why I told you that some of these things, it has to do with location too. Because when you find yourself overseas, like we all know and we all say, certain things you'll be praying over that you think is about casting and binding. You pray less on those things. You minimize it. You see those ones where they're very timid. That's why I say your level of exposure has a lot of influence, a lot of roles to play. As when it comes to your religion and spiritualism. Not all of them though, but at least you have that little sense of, okay, certain things would have been casting and binding. Okay, see now, for example, people will see cats. I remember one of my, distant relatives in her memory. She will see cats like this. She'll be like, "Hey, Amusu, they have come. I saw a black cat came on the window." And you start casting and binding. Meanwhile, people are carrying cats around like pets. So I don't even know, these people are so brainwashed that everything is spiritualism. And it's been like this from day one. And it's still like this. And this is why you go out, you see our parents are in trouble. I don't want to say their parents. I like to put ours, even though I know mine is not part of it. Of course, my dad will tell you, "No way, church has been politics from day one." So our parents are in trouble. A lot of us here, our parents are in this together. They know. Your pictures are where you don't even know where they're supposed to be. Your mom, you give them money. The money you're sending to them, they're giving it to their pastor. Their pastors are telling them to come, let them be praying for you. That's why they'll call you on the phone and they pray for you for 50 hours. And you will say amen. When you finish, you give your mom money. Your mom will go and take it to go and give to that pastor that told her to fast for 50 days and 50 nights for you to progress. gang that they work, forget that thing. Your parents can pray for you, yes, it works. But you see that one that your mom will be taking the money, your parents will be taking the money that you give them to go and give to one man. Where get his office in their lives, in that village or wherever they live. Eh? And your mom will be fasting. You come back, you say, Mom, you're losing weight. What's going on with you? And she'll tell you hardship. The hardship is because your pastor is making her fast every day, 6 to 6 on your behalf. Meanwhile, that thing your pastor is doing is nonsense. Your pastor is doing nothing. You get money that you give to your mom to go and feed. She'll go and take it and give to the pastor and sow seed at the altar of Zion. Okay, that thing does not work. Forget that thing. If your parents want to pray for you, let them pray for you. With or without pastor, you go. If you put your hard work, you go make them. So forget all the, we know, you see there, you see this festive period as you're home, call your mom, sit your mom, your father down. Ask them, okay, tell me who and who, how much are you giving to your pastor in a week, in a month? How much do you contribute? I'm not saying it's bad to give to your pastor, but then don't be taking all your son's savings and be giving to one man. No. Do we need to address this issue come 2025?
We will address it. You know, even I had an experience once when I was in Cool FM. My mother came one day and said she wanted to pray for us. I not think say my mama pray for me again after that day. My mama began pray, say, I pray that you will be promoted. You need a promotion. Now I tell mama, say, my can't work, we don't need promotion, no. Wait, I won't use promotion do. What I need for because my mom, for their line, as they grow, they get higher. I get money past my oga. Now, so radio be. The radio, what I need is, I need to be visible and I need to get jobs. I don't want to be oga, they sign form for office. We get money past our oga. Oga no be waiting, they hungry me for radio. Now, so my mama talk calm. My mom now said, hey, that you don't understand. I want the best. I say, you don't understand what is the best for me. So no, it don't quarrel inside prayer. Now I stand up, say, hey, stop that. I don't want. It not reach 2 weeks. I go London. From London, they just send me emails. Yes, I they come back. I no go resume for Lagos. So I go just resume as the head of Abuja. I go to Abuja. As Oga, they bring the whole papers. Walai talai. Only me in Lagos, I was making more money than the radio station was making in Abuja. I sit down, I look at him, I say, God forbid. So now inside this money, I go share. This money, we no rich, waiting only me they make. They give me office, they give me anything or more. Now I begin the hustle of coming back. Me and my M did not talk for a long time. I even go find replacement. Baba, when I came back, another problem was, in my organization, if they promote you like this, people go to snitch on you before you know it. In 2 years, I still did where I did as normal presenter. They don't sack like 4 guys for that same Abuja. So therefore just sack me. Therefore promote me. Have reached that place. Therefore just sack me. It had nothing to do with where I was going. Me, what I needed in my industry is exposure. Let me get good events. So my mama no understand my destiny. So her prayer was not a bad prayer. But because she no understand waiting how they do and where they go, her prayer could have now become a problem for me in my life. Now big title with no money, no, they go just forget you for one place. Me what I needed was visibility. Make a day TV, make a day radio, make a day Star, make a day Gulda, make a day all those places where the things they happen. You won't come tie me for one place, say I'll be Oga, because for your own industry, Oga they important.
Yeah, that's why I say a lot of times our parents, they mean well for us. That's why you see them go to these churches, do these fastings and all these prayers. But it's also wise to sit them down and know how much involvement they are in with those pastors, because they are just using them. A lot of them are using them. And you know the funny part is that most of them back home don't work. The so-called pastors, they don't work.
That's
why they'll do midweek service. In the Catholic aspect of it, most Reverend Fathers, they are lecturers. They teach in the seminary schools and all the rest of them and the universities. At least I know quite a lot back then. But you see those ones where they call themselves pastors, most of them do not work. That's why they do midweek service, Sunday after Mass in the evening. Oh, no, it's not Mass service. They'll do in the evening.
They'll tell you they are doing God's work.
They'll tell you they're doing God's work. Did I not tell you the one that told me he wanted to buy a car? And then he needed me to help him contribute money for the car. I said, I got really, and I was in UK.
God will send you message, not if buy you motor.
No, man. He didn't get the car, and he saw this car. He needed me to help him with money. So your parents are collecting this money that you're sending from overseas, and they're giving it to these pastors that do not have any job. Tell your mom to stay home and pray for you that God will still answer her prayers. She doesn't need to be giving that man money for God to answer her prayers. Times are hard. No, we need to. We need to for real.
Anyway, guys. Sama baby, so lovely seeing you. I'll call you during the day. Make at least I follow you talk. And then
Anyway, let me say thank you to the Freeze for hanging in there with us this 2024. You've been so, I don't know, let me not come and use the word I use that they'll say Samaria. Now married man, but you've been so sweet. Your teachings have been so good. On behalf of everyone watching this, I'm just saying thank you for hanging in there, entertaining us every day, apart from the days you were busy or on air or Fridays that you mapped out for your family. But you didn't give up. For each day you were there. It's not easy to be there 24/7. I beg, if you're enjoying, if this is true, is that the Freeze made your 2024, give him some flowers. He deserves some flowers, please.
Oh,
he deserves some flowers. Some flowers.
Now, it's good that you are even saying this. Thank you so much, Samaria. I'm going to call you. I'm going to call Tolu and I'm going to call Mrs. Linda. We have started planning for our America convention 2025. I had a meeting today with the organizers that are bringing me to America in October. And we are planning, because the event I'm coming for is on a Saturday. So the Sunday, the very next Sunday is the convention.
I see your flowers. Just in case
Mrs. Linda. So today, that's 31st. Please, I will send you all. Tolu Honiki, DM me your, I know I don't have your WhatsApp, or I'm not sure if I have it. If I have it, send me a message on WhatsApp. If I don't have it, DM it to me right now. I'm coming to Las Vegas, so that's where it is going to happen. So you will come and look for us in Las Vegas. I'm not going to come to each of your towns one by one. So the plan is the people that are bringing me to Las Vegas. And then there's also the possibility of a Canada tour after. So so we are starting and planning is on. Now, one thing I understand is things are cheap. That very expensive venue we got in London was just 2K pounds. The cheapest venue we're getting in Vegas is $10K. But I know America can get money. So now where everybody go come together be this. Now where you are not buying my ticket. The people bringing me for the event are already buying my ticket. If you want to come with taste buds, then that's another conversation. But like I did tell you, we will make it and we will make it happen. So conversations are going to be on when? October 2025. We have enough time. You have enough time to put it in your budget. You have enough time to take leave. Someone say your fans are more in Texas. If I can come all the way to Vegas, you can come all the way from Texas to Vegas. Do you understand? I don't mind coming to Texas, but the convention will be held in Vegas instead of Texas. So you have enough time to plan. You understand? You have enough time to plan. You have enough time to make it happen. And you have enough time to work. If you are budgeting $50 every month, by August, you get how much go dey your hand. You understand? And let me also, Americans also need to show UK people say when I get money. Normally, UK people not get. You understand? We they manage them. Then November, we have UK convention again. What about Alaska? Alaska will be represented, don't worry. Alaska will be represented. Alaska has representative. All of una, Dr. John J. America. Henry the Great. I don't see people where I know say will come true. Anyway, God bless you guys. See you all tomorrow. Samaria, I'm going to put a call through to you, and I'm going to call Mrs. Linda and Tolu, because that was the America team that I spoke to, and I've spoken to all of them. So as I don't they do them for private, make I talk them for public. Somebody say, what about Australia? Australia is in the plan. What about Benin City? You can do convention in Benin City on my behalf. I will give you the logo. I'll give you the Free Nation logo.
They ask people that they come by, say you want be one of the first people we go welcome. I say you want kidnap me.
Say no worry, welcome yourself. No need.
Let them do it for Benin. You go pay.
No, be only Benin. I'll give you the Free Nation logo. No worry, go do one there. I will join you live.
Okay, please. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Samaria. And thank you so much, before you go, thank you so much, Samaria, for always being there on days that you are stressed and days that you are available. Once I call you like this, even if you're at work, you will come and wave and go back to work. It is people like you that encourage us to be able to do this work. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, my Team America and my America audience. I'll let you know what the date is in October. There are 2 events we're going to start speaking about. Both of them, I just signed the contract with the organizers of the America event, and they've agreed to also help and direct us and give us advice, and we'll all work together as a team. Thank you, Nilo Brown, for giving me so many gifts. Pop my money gun as you are going. I appreciate you guys nonetheless. Sama baby, God bless you. Ella.
Thank you.
Ella, I will talk to you. Is a lot of work. So if Ella, you want me to add you to this group, just be prepared. You will do groundwork, work deal. It's not just all glamour. The people I chose are people that I know will always be there, and they have the intellectual and financial capabilities. God bless you guys. We'll continue tomorrow. More gist day. Shades of Grains, love you, sis. If you are interested, DM me. I will DM you, Ella. I promise. Bye, guys.